Marvel Spider-Man mods have been here since the release of the game on PC. However, I truly feel like right now we're breaking absolutely new ground when it comes to this game in terms of modding. Because what you see here is a mod for the classic suit by Tangoteds that allows you to build your own classic suit with a ton of different options. And not just that, if you take into account every single variation here, like you see all the lenses, you've got like all these different ones, you've got at least 5 different ones up here. You can have them be yellow, you've got different web shooter colors, soul colors, logo types, you can have them be black or white, you can turn web wings on or off, you can change the primary colors, secondary colors, and I'm going to go further in detail with this. But taking all of these things into account here, right, this has over 1 million possible combinations, which is absolutely insane. Now, let's look at some things here that you can customize. And of course, this is by Tangoteds, who's a good friend of mine. Absolute goat of the modding community with just all of these different innovations and ambitious projects. And we're going to be working on something real soon. We're going to be working on another version of my Voltex suit, so stay tuned for that. But let's look at this here first. So up here you can kind of see, and I'm just gonna move this a bit, you can see we've got different lens types, which is fantastic. You can choose any of these for your suit. I'm gonna show you what the default suit looks like in game after this, and then we're gonna do some custom combinations, and it's gonna be fantastic. So you've got Romita Senior, Romita Junior, Previous, Unlimited, and Fake Red. And Fake Red is one of my favorites for sure here. And then we also got like yellow lens versions as well. Then if we go to the right here, you have web shooter colors, right? So with these web shooter colors, you can go, you know, like you could have it be silver, which is default. And by default, like this is just what it looks like if you don't apply anything else. If you just leave it like the way it is, that's what it will be, right? And that's exactly what that Romita senior suit, that's going to be the default one when you install the game, right? So make sure to follow all these instructions. Then, you've got all of these different things down here. You've also got the soul colors, so you can really kind of just customize that like crazy. And this is one of my favorite things here, is all the different logos. So this is the default one that you get. You can go 1966, 1973, Unlimited, Earth 982, and Eric Larson. And also you can have this in white as well. And you can come up with some crazy combos. As you see on the thumbnail, one of the combos that I came up with, that's one of the first ones, which was just a really fun time. Then we've also got the web wings. You can keep it default or not, doesn't really matter. It's just up to your preference if you like web wings or not. So you can just install a module to get rid of that. Then one of the coolest things here are all of these primary and secondary colors. So as you can see, this will be in by default, but then you can change it to like black for the secondary color, 616 blue or 6160 blue, metallic blue, purple, retro purple, red, unlimited blue, and white. And then also you've got Romita blue, right? Then you've also got your default colors, which is like, this red one, but then you can go like rose, you can go orange, red, webman blue, valentine blue, negative black. Which is just insane how many customization options we have here. And then finally down here, so pay attention to this. So these are suit DLCs, and they go into separate slots, and this requires you to have the main suit installed. And this is the cell shaded one, so module compatibility, you can't do anything to change this one. The female version you can install alongside the male version, and anything that you do to customize the first one will also carry over here. Webman is limited in terms of like customization, and then the negative suit over here has like no customization whatsoever. It's just a negative suit, which is fantastic, right? So now that I've shown you this, let's get into the game and see what the default suit looks like. So now we're here in game with Tango's classic suit. This is just the default settings and everything like that. As you can see, it really looks good. Like 100%. I really can't believe how good everything has turned out here. So we've got those lenses, everything's just default, but it looks super nice, super crisp. We go down here as well, you can look at all the details as well. Everything just looks fantastic, like especially all the materials and things, and we're going to look at it more when we change it up, but I just wanted you guys to kind of get a feel for the suit and what it looks like. And the fact that we can do a million combinations is just mind-blowing here. So there's the back of it as well. It just looks really, really good, right? Then of course, you know, we switch it to the next suit. We have the cell shaded suit as well, and this one looks super, super nice too. I actually really can't believe how good this really turned out from Tango's like work, because I saw like a tease of this and I didn't think it was gonna be possible, and then it just turned out even crazier than I ever expected it. And this is what the classic suit that was cell shaded in this game should have looked like. And let me know if you guys agree with that. And if you do a lot of combinations, tweet them at me over at my Twitter. Link's gonna be in the description, and I'll retweet them because I want to see the craziest combos you guys come up with. And now here we have the female classic suit, and I really like the way this one also turned out. FPS is like it's dropping. I don't know why. Sometimes it does this to the game, but you know, that doesn't really matter right now. The suit really looks great. I like the proportions and how everything kind of fits. It's like almost an alternate universe where Peter Parker was a girl, right? And we've seen that in the Unlimited or Ultimate show, like it was Petra or something. Here we like have the negative suit. This one doesn't change. I think like later on in the video I think it does, but it does not change at all, and it looks perfect the way it is, right? Like those lenses especially and the back and everything, it looks crazy good, man. I really can't believe it. But now I think it's time to check out some combos. So here we are with the new updated sort of version of the classic suit. This is my own combination that I've got here. I gotta say, man, I actually really dig this one a lot. So as you can see, I chose the sort of like I chose to make the red black for the main suit. I changed the logo there, made it white as well, and then made the secondary color red. I changed the lenses to fake red as well, and then we go down here, and it just looks fantastic, man. Like, what can I tell you? It's so fun being able to mess around with different combos to accomplish a lot of different things. I'm going to show you a couple of different combos as well. This is like my personal choice, but then I'm just going to put a few random ones in there as well. And something I do want to know is, do you guys want to see a tutorial on how to do this yourself? And if you do, let me know in the comments below. So let me see, has this worked on any other suit? So it hasn't worked for the cell shaded suit, like I said. Then we've got the female suit here, and this one worked and it looks fantastic. Oh man, this is so cool. I actually really like the way this turned out. I think I just like the Scarlet Spider colors in general, so being able to kind of really customize it and make your own classic suit is pretty damn cool, right? And then we've got the negative zone suit, and I think there are a few changes here. So like the emblem is white, and so are the lenses now. I think, or maybe they were like that, I don't know. I might just be misremembering it, but I do dig it. And then of course, yeah, that's really the only thing that changed. So I like this combo, but hey, let's keep tinkering around, shall we? Okay, now we've got the next combo here, which is actually a pretty fun one. I decided to still take off those wings. We've got the Romita JR eyes. Okay, we've got the classic Unlimited logo there. The primary color is actually orange red now. I don't know if it's easier to tell or harder to tell. And then the secondary color is purple. So you can see you can do a lot of different like changes if you really want, and that's the whole fun of this, is to be able to kind of change it however you want, right? Like, look at the color, it looks fantastic. The lenses too are great. And I kind of really dig this purple as well. I think it works really well. I don't know if it necessarily works well with the orange red here, but I thought it'd be like a little funny combo to try out, right? Like, we might as well, right? So let's go see if there's any changes to the female one, and of course there is. This is a really cool, like, I always love these lenses, man. Like, Romita JR lenses are just absolutely clean. And then that purple does really look good as well. And if you're enjoying this showcase, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it, because we're coming up to getting some Marvel Spider-Man 2 DLC, and if you like just Spider-Man in general, you know, subscribe, man. Then we've got the negative zone suit, and as you can see, it actually did change the lenses. That is the one thing I noticed. it is very limited in compatibility, but it will change the lenses at the very least. It seems to be the case, which is pretty cool. And then of course, you know, I think I need to install Webman to see if any of this stuff really sticks. So yeah, let's do another combo and see if Webman changes. So here's the next combo, and as you can already tell, it's another really fun one, right? I decided to still keep the web wings off. This time I went for the classic unlimited eyes and the 1973 logo. I think this kind of works pretty well. We've got the actual primary colors, the rose color, which is really nice. And then for the secondary one, we went with just black, and I feel like this actually really complements it. And then to switch it up, the logo is white as well. And I think this works super well. It's pretty fun, man. Like, the combos you could pull off, they can either look really good or like something wacky, but the whole thing is you've got like a million different combinations you can easily do, and that's not clickbait at all. And then of course, if we orbit it, we look at the back, it looks great as well. I mean, what can I say, right? Like, it's just such a cool thing to be able to do. And there's another one as well that you can, like, if you want to see me cover the other mod as well, there's like a sensational one as well, which I really like, and I've been a bit intimidated to cover, but now that I know how this stuff works, I definitely do want to check that one out as well. So let's look at this one. Obviously, cell shaded doesn't change. Then we've got the female one, and man, this one just looks really nice too. I absolutely just dig everything. Like, look at this. Look at all of the details. You've got the emblem there, lenses, everything just fits all nicely, right? And then we've got the negative zone, and I completely forgot, but like nothing actually changes with the negative zone suit. I did mention that earlier, and then I just completely forgot, right? So that doesn't change. And then we've got Webman, and of course it is limited compatibility in the sense that the emblem will change and so will the lenses. I think that's as far as that goes, because you still want it to be Webman. So you can still customize your Webman variant as well a little bit with different lenses and logo colors and logos and things like that. And then I think we'll just do one more final one, and then I definitely want to see you guys send me some of your combos as well. So let's go. And this is an example of one that kind of works but also really hurts my eyes. And this, I mean, I don't know, I like that blue, but that white doesn't really match with it, but I chose this for a reason. So again, as you can see, we've got different lenses here, which are the previous ones. We've got yellow eye colors for them as well. We've got the Eric logo, right? Secondary is the white color, primary is Valentine blue, and yeah, so it's a hell of a combo, man, let me tell you. I mean, like, maybe if we use the darker color for the secondary one, it would work, because this one, I feel like Spidey would just blind literally everybody with it, but I kind of dig it at the same time. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments, and then we're going to have a look here at the suit from the back as well. I mean, I do like the fabrics and the materials over here. I think this is just so much fun. Like, I could sit here for hours just like trying out different possibilities, different customizations and things like that. And you can see like nothing really changes here as well. Obviously, no compatibility whatsoever. Then we've got the female one, which I think works super well as well. I like it a lot. And the back emblem, it would be really cool if you could like also change that for some future one, I guess. I don't know how many of these Tango really wants to do, because this one feels like a sort of magnum opus for the classic suit at least. But there is some other stuff being worked on in the shadows right now. The negative suit, again, no compatibility here, but I really dig how the lenses look like. That's just mind-blowing. And here's the Webman. Obviously, the difference is here. Obviously, it's blue, but, you know, this is how it normally looks like. You've got the lenses that are changed with the colors there and the emblem. So that's as far as the changes go. But let me know what you think of this and what combos you'd use. If you're new to the channel, drop a like and subscribe. Watch another video here. Take care. Peace.